What up, YouTube? T-Moose here. Now, since this month, I'm doing my reviews for past horror films because it is, of course, October and all. Here is pretty much my review for because I am also doing my reviews for the Chucky movies because in honor of the new Chucky series coming on the Sci-Fi Network and USA, I am going to be doing my reviews for the past Chucky films. And I'm going to be doing it right with pretty much this bad boy. All right. Look out, Chris. Got another Chucky boy here. Anywho, here is my review for pretty much the one that really started off. Now, today I'm going to talk about the just three of the Child's Play movies. Then the next day I'm going to do my reviews for Bride of Chucky, C, etc. So keep your eye out for those other videos. But here is my review for the one that really started off. And hopefully you guys can hear me with this thing on. Anyway, and that is, of course, 1988 Child's Play. All right. Now, of course, Child's Play pretty much premiered all the way back on November 9th, 1988. And, it was pretty much the time of, iconic horror movies in the 80s. We had the likes of Jason, we had the likes of, Freddy Krueger. But creator Don Mancini decided to bring us pretty much a horror story about a killer dog. And then Chucky was born. And if you guys don't know, okay. Now, if you guys don't really know much about the, Child's Play, the original Child's Play film, it's where this mother named Karen Barkley, who's made one of the best Karens around. She of course ends up buying this getting this good guy dog for her son. She ends up buying it on the street from pretty much this homeless guy and all. Yeah, probably don't do that, but anyway, of course she ends up getting it for her son, Annie, played by Alex Vincent, who seems like a really down to earth kid and all. Weird way for him to make breakfast, but anyway. But of course, it turns out that the dog is actually possessed by the serial killer named Charles Lee Ray. Now, cool fact about the name Charles Lee Ray, by the way, the character, the name of Charles Lee Ray, is actually named after a couple of serial killers. You got Charles, who's of course named after Charles Manson. Ray is named after the guy who assassinated MLK. While of course Lee Harroz was the guy who shot JFK. So yeah, there's a little fact about the name of Charles Lee Ray. But of course, Charles Lee Ray ended up pretty much getting killed by Detective Mike Norris, played by Chris Sarandon. And so of course, before Charles Lee Ray ended up dying, he puts his soul into this good guy dog. And then that's how Chucky was created. And of course, Chucky ends up pretty much. Of course, he starts out by killing the babysitter. I mean, probably one of the first major Chucky deaths in the franchise. And some reason people actually literally think that the 6-year-old kid named Andy actually was responsible for the murder. The kid can't even make a simple breakfast. How is he going to, actually kill people? Come on, yeah, but anyway, now the original Child's Play was also directed by Tom Holland. No, not that Tom Holland. He was not even. I don't even think that kid was born yet by the time this movie got released. But this Tom Holland, of course, directed Fright Night. He's done some other stuff here there. But anyway, yeah, the original Child's Play definitely holds a place in my heart. It's so awesome. One of my favorite scenes is obviously the reveal of when Chucky reveals himself to Karen that he is of course alive and all. I mean, boy, Chucky had a foul mouth. I mean, I cannot even repeat the stuff that he ends up saying to Karen. Okay, I mean, he says some, oh boy, YouTube that stuff. Chucky had one foul mouth. But anyway, yeah, the Chucky the kills in the original Child's Play is so cool. I mean, the scene, of course, where he ends up killing this, voodoo guy is really intriguing. I mean, probably not the best line he used, saying that I have a date with this girl. I mean, that's pretty much. Don't ever make that line, Chucky. But anyway, and of course, Chucky is voiced by Brad Dourif, who is so good as this role. I mean, he's been playing the role, since on the original. I mean, cool fact, he was actually originally going to be Joker in Tim Burton's Batman, but that never really, came to fruition. But yeah, the original Child's Play definitely holds a place in my heart. It's so fun, so entertaining. Chucky is definitely one of the most iconic horror villains there is. And yeah, I mean, you don't want to mess with this guy when it comes to. I mean, or he really pretty much like the only way he could actually get out of the body is to transfer his soul into the first person who saw him, and of course the first person who saw he revealed himself to was of course Andy. So yeah, I mean Andy is poor Andy. This kid had a horrible childhood, but yeah, I mean Andy in Child's Play had a horrible childhood. The Andy in Toy Story had a better childhood. So yeah, but anyway, of course you had some really decent cast members in this too. Like you of course had Catherine Hicks, who I thought did a great job at playing Karen. Uh, you also had Dina Minoff, who played the role of Maggie, who, like I said, pretty much became Chucky's first victim. I mean, yeah, this movie just definitely, capitalized the horror genre, and is definitely one of my favorite slash movies there is. So, yeah, if you have never really seen the original Child's Play, I believe you can find it maybe on streaming, like on Peacock or something. Give it a watch. You might like it, or you might not like it. Anyway, let me lead you guys. Have you ever watched the original Child's Play? If so, what's up? Are you a fan of it? Are you not a fan of it? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notification. This is Simu signing.